So attorneys
Yeah.
are hyper focused on their case management, and I don't blame them. Having the right case management system in place is super important. I mean, your bar license is on the line. You could be sued for malpractice if you aren't paying attention to the details when it comes to a case. But if you've ever tried to open a wine bottle with a screwdriver, you know that having the right tool for the job is imperative. And so if an attorney needs a case management system, doesn't growth require a system of its own? And unfortunately, most law firms aren't looking for a system to help them grow. They're focused on their case management system, which assumes you've already got the business through the door. So if I'm going to effectively capture and convert leads, then I need a system that is going to benefit my intake team. And I talk to a lot of
Mm.
lawyers on the conference scene. I can be looking out at a field of 500 attorneys and ask who has a case management system, and 99% of the hands will go up. But who has an intake system? We're looking at about 30%. And if your intake system is not adequate, then you are leaking leads. There's no doubt in my mind that you are leaking leads, which really brings me, Keith, to the other thought, which is you think you have this great salesperson, you think you have this awesome intake team, but are you really inspecting your intake? Do you know what follow-up looks like? Do you have a true system in place? Or does the in your intake stand for ineffective, inefficient, and inconsistent, which is unfortunately what I mostly find. So it's not just a matter of, putting a team in place and trusting that it goes well, but I'll say it in the way that my friend Ken Hardison of Pilma says it: you must inspect what you expect. And so following up with your team, holding people accountable to that training is going to be the fastest way to scale your law firm. Squeeze more out of your marketing lemons and get more juice. It's the same spend. If you spend $50,000 on leads and you sign 50 cases, you spent $50,000. But if you sign 100 cases, you still spent $50,000.